Good day. This is Michael He, one of the Asia manager from Joaboa Group. It's my great pleasure to offer you a presentation about Joaboa water-based flow hardening system. Today we will focus on the following five parts: current situation of flow hardening system, introduction of Joaboa flow hardening system, design and application, main advantages, and at last, landmark projects. Before we start, I'd like to ask you one question. What is your impression of flow hardening system? Okay, let me explain one by one. For practical function, it must be solid enough, safe to drive and work on, clean and fireproof. For decoration function, it is supposed to be comfortable, long-lasting, and free from dust. For application performance, it is designed to be environment-friendly and easy to maintain. Now we already have a concept of what flow hardening system looks like. Let's go through current popular flow hardening systems. The first mainstream is cement-based flow hardening system, exposed concrete and emery flow hardener. Take emery flow hardener as an example. The system looks great upon completion, but after perhaps 2 to 3 years, some even less than 1 year, faces serious problems of powdering and sanding, hollowing and peeling off, and color fading. These defects are decided by materials mechanism and application. Here we can see that between the subject and the main materials, there is a step of handling the concrete by extracting. This extracting layer is a current concrete layer of weak strength and uncertain flatness. Weak strength leads to easily broken structure and powdering issues. Uncertain flatness opens a channel for long-time traffic and damage different parts of the floor. Another mainstream is coated floor hardening system, epoxy and polyurethane floor coatings. Take epoxy floor coatings as an example. The system gives a bright and fresh impact after long time use. There will be many problems, frizzle, hollowing, and color difference in maintenance. These defects are also in the nature of materials and application. We can review this design and infer that epoxy coatings has many layers and each layer is different in materials and physical performance. The primer coat, middle coat, putty, top coat are actually not an integration layer because the adhesion between the system and the subject is only achieved by the primer coat. Moreover, the whole system is connected with the lattice, a floating layer of concrete with low strength. After long time traffic and self-aging, the subject lattice will have powdering problems and thus resulting in hollowing between lattice and the whole system. Weak points will be worn out, cracking and then large area peeling off. Furthermore, it is so difficult to repair well, as every time applicators cannot make it the same color as the previous time. Then we make a conclusion of current flow hardening systems. Poor in durability, slippery and dangerous, easy to fade away and difficult to maintain. So, is there any innovation of Jobo system? Yes, 100%. First, Let me offer a short product introduction. It's a kind of flow hardener with crystalline mechanism, transparent, odorless, alkaline materials. How do we define crystalline mechanism? As the animation presents, we apply our flow hardener on the concrete surface and it will penetrate into the capillary pores and launch chemical reactions with active ions, for example, calcium ion, and it develops a wide and deep range of silicate crystallization, like the roots of the tree seizing the soil. In this way, the technical properties, such as strength, wear resistance, impermeability of the concrete has been largely improved. The customers may also ask what kind of a projects to introduce this system. In fact, our flow hardening system can be universally applied in car parks, factories, warehouses, shopping malls, and so on. Besides, our system is flexible in design, can be applied to fine aggregate concrete, and even directly to plain concrete bedding layer. Next, we check out the detailed application procedures. First, we do subject treatment. Before we start massive work, we must make sure the subject meets our standard requirements. Remove the lattice and increase the floor flatness by dry grinding. Repair the cracks and honeycombs with 2-use specialty chemical. Second, initial grinding with water crosswise to open the channel for floor hardness, penetration depth, and a lifespan guarantee. Third, materials penetration. This time we mix floor hardener and clean water, each 0.5 kg 1 square meter, evenly and spread them on the floor, taking advantage of the fresh concrete's ability to absorb liquid and bring the mixed chemical into the concrete pores. For areas of too fast absorption, need to add more materials accordingly. After 1.5 to 2 hours curing, grind with 300 mesh to 500 mesh racing discs crosswise. Then we start second time materials penetration, but at this time we apply pure floor hardener. No need to mix with water. The same quantity, 0.5 kg 1 square meter. The current period is 6 to 8 hours. Repeat adding more materials accordingly. Then we do the third time grinding with 500 mesh to 1000 mesh racing discs. Last step is detailed polishing. Grind the floor with 1000 mesh to 2000 mesh racing discs. After standard maintenance, the floor can be put into function immediately. One of the most matchable features compared with other floor hardening systems. After a good understanding of application, we move to the main advantages of Joaboa floor hardening system. When it comes to finishing efficacy, we illustrate in technical specifications. Most hardness, 7 level, the same hardness with quartz. abrasion resistance over 400%, coefficient of friction over 0.56, glossiness over 10 GU. For hardness, emery floor achieves level 4 to 5, while Joaboa system reaches level 7 to 8, with 3 to 4 levels increased of fresh concrete. For abrasion resistance, emery's floor is over 150% and our system is 2 times more, over 400%. For slip resistance, the coefficient of friction is over 0.56. Here is the standard of coatings and decoration for basement, require at least 0.50. Some people may say it is only a tiny gap. Actually, no, it's far beyond your imagination. 0.50 is grade 3, equal to floor with pounding and snow and need to drive slowly and carefully. Meanwhile, 0.56 is grade A, can drive as normal. For brightness is over 10 GU. More importantly, the floor can be brighter and brighter because the materials of car tires is the same as the racing grinding discs. Besides, we do official test for VOC and fireproof test, and the results are satisfactory. Now we make a review of the advantages. The system is long-lasting, safe, eco-friendly, time-saving, and cost and effective. For the last part, we share you some landmark projects. The first project is a new car parking for residential projects. We can see that the subject condition is very poor, with many cracks, holes, and honeycombs on the floor. But after application of our floor hardening system, it looks clean and beautiful, and all the technical performance has been improved largely. Apart from new project, you can also do renovation project for epoxy, emery floor hardening, and also the old concrete floor. So that's all. Thank you very much.